Hey, what's happening, gamers? I'm Kwing, and today we're doing a quick video on the Season Pass for Out of Time character pack, which released today on December 19th. Now, while we'll be doing more character videos and showing off the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, I wanted to start off with these guys first because there's really not that many in this character pack, and they're actually pretty interesting. Most of these characters are from a set point in time in either the future or just brought over from all over the place, and that's why the character pack is known as Out of Time. So we're going to start things off with Hulk 2099. Now his powers are pretty much the same as the Hulk. He's got his super jump, super strength, all that other stuff. What's different about this character is you can see he kind of looks like a lizard creature, so kind of like Spider-Man's the Lizard, except really jacked up. Now, his story is a little bit interesting. It's kind of different than Bruce Banner, other than, of course, the gamma radiation creating who he is. So in the year 2099, he's turned into the new Hulk by a cult of Banner, which is a Bruce Banner cult, and they use some type of gamma radiation to transform the former movie studio executive, I believe his name is John Eisenhart, or Eisenhart, whatever, into the next Hulk. And of course, you know, he does a lot of heroic stuff, and he was just this little guy who became the Hulk in 2099. Next up, we've got Daredevil Noir, or Noir, whatever you want to call it, and his powers are pretty much the same as the regular Daredevil. Now, his origin is a little bit different than what you know from Daredevil. He's, of course, from the Spider-Man Noir world. Matt Murdock was the son of a boxing champion who refused to throw a fight in this universe. As punishment, Matt actually had his vision stolen to him by some bad guy, I forget his name. Also, instead of being I guess a lawyer, or I forget what Murdock is in Marvel Comics, again, DC guy, he's an assistant to a detective named Franklin Foggy Nelson in the Noir universe. And you can see the character looks kind of cool. A little bit different than what we know of regular Daredevil, but it's not a bad character. Ironman 2020. His powers are the same as Iron Man. The story is he's the cousin of Tony Stark. He inherits everything from Tony, though doesn't use the company or the Iron Man name for anything really good. He's a lot different than the Tonester. He's more like a mercenary for hire, so to speak, which means he'll work for whichever side pays the most for Iron Man's help, which, you know, depending on who he's representing, could be kind of a bad thing and not something Tony would be all pretty cool with, you know, being a member of the Avengers and everything. I don't know what happens to Tony Stark in this universe. Probably died because the cousin inherited everything from Stark Industries and stuff like that. But you can see this is what the Iron Man character from 2020 looks like. Don't really like how he looks, but whatever. Lady Spider. Now here's an interesting character. Remember, we looked at her in the Spider-Man tablet game a couple years ago. She is the Industrial Revolution Spider-Man, so think of a steampunk Spider-Woman, whatever you want to call her. Her alias is May Riley, if I remember correctly. She created her suit using 4 mechanical arms, so think like Dr. Octopus, and then created some nifty web shooters to go along with that. Now, her claim to fame is she actually saved the mayor of New York from her universe, who was taken hostage by Electro. And then she went on to do a lot of really cool stuff, and she appeared in the Spider-Verse crossover. Now, the next character we're going to look at, not necessarily doing these in order, but Nosferata, or Nosferatu, vampire chick with magical powers, whatever you want to call her. She has no known alias, it's just, you know, what you see here. She is from a planet created by the Shaper of Worlds. She becomes part of Captain Avalon's team, known as the Champions of the Realm. And again, she has no secret identity. That's really all the info we have about her. Now, the next guy looks like Captain America, doesn't he? But he is Captain Assyria. He's from Earth 9105. He's from a world where Egypt conquered the Earth and colonized America, which was known as Assyria. He leads a multiverse group of Avengers, and he's trying to undo this twisted reality from some lady who found this gem on the Sphinx and just warped reality so that Egypt would be the one that did everything. You know, it's a different Elseworlds thing. It's a 1990s storyline. And yeah, Captain Assyria, there he is, right there, boom. His powers are all the same as Captain America. He just looks a little bit different. And as we close today, the last character we're looking at is Mustache Man. Basically, Snidely Whiplash, more or less. Warmaker. His powers are super jump, flight, super strength, and electricity protection, which is weird that he would have the super jump and the flight. You know, it's kind of like, what? He's another Marvel character living in a world created by the Shaper of Worlds, so the same as the vampire chick, and he joins Avalon's team as a champion of the realm. And other than an amazing mustache, that's really all there is to this character. I mean, he looks kind of like a mix between War Machine and a knight. You know, Warmaker, I don't know, maybe that's what he's supposed to be. But he is from another Elseworlds Marvel universe, and again, part of Avalon's champion team. But there you have it, people. That does it for this character showcase. This is the Out of Time character pack, which is part of the season pass, which you can get right now. Remember that they are going to be releasing characters probably over the next 6 months, like different character packs, along with level packs for Black Panther and the Wasp and Ant-Man, Infinity War, all kinds of stuff. And we will be taking a look at the recent Guardian of the Galaxies Volume 2, which just released. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you guys could mash that like button for these characters, and if you like this format, let me know in the comment section below. Have an awesome rest of your day, and you'll see these characters in action later in our free roaming adventure series. Until we meet again, God bless, and happy gaming. See ya!